Femi Falana, a human rights lawyer, has said the private interest of President Bola Tinubu could be protected in the suit filed by Atiku Abubakar, the presidential flag bearer of the People Democratic Party (PDP) in the 2023 general election. Atiku's prayer before a magistrate court in Illinois in the United States was granted, and the Chicago State University was compelled to release the academic record of President Tinubu for Atiku. But Tinubu, in another motion before the Northern District of Illinois Eastern Division, prayed the court to stay the magistrate court order in the interest of his image. While featuring on Arise TV, Falana said he was not meant to comment on the matter because the lawyer to President Tinubu would be in the best interest to make the comment, but posted that the United States court would protect the privacy of any individual. According to the senior advocate of Nigeria, everybody in the United States has the right to plead privacy, and President Tinubu will not be denied such right. He said, so if the president said, sorry, I wouldn't, I don't want my details released, the court will have to consider the implication of that on Monday, that's today. The request by Atiku Abubakar, in other words, the private interest of president would have to be considered with that of Atiku Abubakar. Wow. Wow. Now, I just want us to take some few comments, then before I comment on this. He said, Falana is a man I used to love most of his options sharing on national issues. But believe me, an, eh, an majority high position Yoruba elite is a disgrace and a chameleon. They are ready to drink poisons from tribal cup. Criminals. Look at what Falana just said. To prevent protests are, are for great, are forgery certificate and drug baron. Hmm. Your ignorance is of a high order because of your tribal nature. You won't be able to accept simple truth. If an American court denied us the document that fraudulent made somebody a president in Nigeria, what is the difference between Nigeria court and American court? America is on the trial. Articulated and obedient will definitely failed woefully in all ramifications, as BAT is God's chosen president and nobody can unseat him except God. Let the crying and whistling continue. Well, when it comes to judicial issue, when it comes to court issues, lawyers are in the best place to make their comment, and because that is their field. That is what they do for a living. They can look at any issue, then determine. They can predict what can happen based on their experiences and law guiding the lands. And this is actually Femi Falana is actually giving his option not because he's a law, not because Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a Yoruba man or Igbo or whatever, but as a lawyer, he's saying what it is. You know, the privacy of everyone in America is being protected, every individual. And before the president become a president, he was an ordinary citizen, just an ordinary citizen of Nigeria. So when it comes to the sentiment of okay, because he's a Yoruba man or he's not a Yoruba man, that is not, to me, it's not what one should look into, because Falana will not be the judge on that day. He's not the one representing Bola Tinubu. The court is in America. Nobody can influence such judgment. If not, Mado wouldn't have been in jail today if that case is handled in Nigeria here. That is just it. So Femi Falana is saying things the way it is. Nobody should castigate him or insult him. He's a lawyer. He's a brave lawyer. He's an intelligent man. He's just talking based on the perspective of law. What is obtainable right now what is obtainable right now. So for anybody to come out and raise insult on him because he's a Yoruba man and all that, I think that is unfair. I think that is unfair. But the Chicago court are the judges are the one who acts are to make their decisions and decide what happens here. But if there's a law guiding everyone's privacy and President Bola Tinubu fall into that category also as a person who doesn't want his privacy revealed to anybody, well, in this kind of issue, then the court will have to decide what is going to happen. Because as it is now, President Bola Tinubu is not just like ordinary person on the street. He's the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And Nigerians need to know, his academics record, if he's straight or not. And that is why Atiku Abubakar is doing this. And in terms of being a privacy, talking about privacy, will have to be decided by the court because Bola Tinubu is no longer a private man. He's a public figure. He's a public figure. He's not an MD of his own company anymore. He's out there to serve the whole of the country, the whole citizens of Nigeria. And if Nigerians have decided that we want to know the academics record of our president, now the court will have to make that decision to make it open for Nigerians, to let Nigerians know that this is the record of your president. Is actually a student of our school and he went through all that he need to go through and he graduated and he left here. That is what I believe. But let's see how this go. At the end of the day, the court, the judiciaries have to make their decisions, and that is just it. That is just it. They have to make their decisions. Well, I'll thank you for tuning in. I want you to feel free to comment below. Let us know what you think concerning this, and also subscribe to our channel for update on this and more to come. Thank you.